Hey everyone. So, I know I just did a video about my life and everything, and I still stand on business for that. So whatever y'all decide to do, like I say, I agree with. But until then, I'm going to keep talking. So, what's going to happen is right now, TD Jakes, you popping up on my radar. And the thing about it is this. You have plenty opportunities to sit your behind down. Right? Down. You admit you had a warning. Right? Now, you transfer your stuff over to your daughter. But this is the kicker. For someone that's so religious, every time when this whole thing comes up about Diddy, you sure have something to say. You keep trying to clear your name, but I thought you believe in God. Last time I checked, I haven't heard you outside the pulpit say, God got me, and I'm okay with that. Not once. Not once have I actually heard you sit back and present yourself and say, you know what? I don't care what y'all feel. God got me, and I'm going to be okay with that. If y'all judge me, that's okay. God got me. I'm going to continue doing my service to the Lord. None of that. None of that. It's like your hood, you left that at the church, now your hood side coming out. And the thing about it is you telling on yourself of who the people you working with. Like Oprah and the rest. Because you did an interview that I saw like a couple seconds of. Where you stated that you don't deal with Diddy. But you said, well, I stopped by his house just to say something. How is that possible? Because the way you preach and the way you talk, you don't deal with people that's like that. That's abomination. So why you at a house party? Why you wasn't there on a regular day? Why you don't go there on a regular time? Why we don't see pictures or anything on a regular time where you would to just check to make sure he good? But you was at the party. I forgot. You was right. You was there before the party started. You was sleeping with him. That's called facts. You was his morning birthday cake. You know he liked cake throughout the day. Let's talk about it. Because this is what's going on. Your church is about to get closed down. Yes, because you are supplying the money to the sex trafficking schemes and everything. Your whole congregation is helping with these kids that y'all snatch up. Yeah. You don't think I know? I don't care. I already told y'all. Whenever y'all want to press the button, there is literally a paper mill here. Yeah, used to call warehouses called dumptar now. And all you gotta do is drop a bomb or something, and it blows the whole town up. You ain't really gotta do too much. So I already know your tactics. Y'all thought about it. I already know. And it's funny because even with that, and I know you part of that money. Yeah, y'all don't know. I know that money that y'all putting together to try to take me out. I already know. Yeah, you trying to kill me off. I already know. It's okay. But I advise you to shut it down. You, Oprah and the rest of them, shut it down. All the way down. Or you can go ahead and say happy birthday again to Diddy. It could be the last time you say it. And I'm cool with that. I'm tired. You came into this position as a pastor. And then you allowed the world to take over you. Now you trying to play innocent, talking about bots and all of this and that. You can talk about me all day long. But guess what? You're going to get to see me very soon. Very, very soon. I'm tired of people like you. They get in these positions and then it's all about the fame and the money and what you can get away with your little ping pong rubbing together clicks. I'm tired of it. All you have to do is be honest and say, hey, I've fallen short. And yeah, being a pastor is not always easy, and sometimes I just want to live my life. And we had this conversation before. We have. But you took it to another extreme. Playing with little kids and stuff. You're not the only pastor that does this, but you're only the dumb one that keeps talking about it. Every time you talk about your clique, y'all like a big high school. Y'all just groups. That's it, your clique. You keep telling on yourselves over and over again who you hang with. And y'all keep explaining yourselves over and over again. Your stories change up over and over again. Just because you stand in front of a pulpit don't mean that you are the anointed. So I advise you to be honest while you have a chance. Because I'm going to tell you, because of the type of level you're at, because you know how many people that you have caused issues in their life or your congregation, the spells you have put on your congregation so they can provide more money towards you, so they can fulfill your little sexual dreams and your little side deals and hustles and everything. So, you didn't get the first warning, right? You're about to have the last one. I'm confident what I'm saying. Again, y'all can hit the button. If I don't get you in this life, I'll get you in the afterlife. Don't matter. As you've seen, I'm always here. I'm going to continue fulfilling my job to get the stupid trash out. It's time for us to clean up. And I'm tired of people like you, where I keep giving you the options to be honest. I keep giving you the options to be honest and just say, yeah, I'm a fuck up. I messed up. I fell in short. No, you continue to lie. But you're big and bad, though. Just like the rest of them. Just like the rest of them. You're big and bad, but you in the closet. Whatever your sexual preferences is fine with me, as long as you honest. But what you supplying your money for, we have a problem. So, y'all seen how my energy operate out here. I don't want your congregation to have a final service for you. And I'm not going to let it be as easy as the last one was, because you had your opportunity. It's a difference for a person that's just regular on the street or something, but you have walked in and present yourself as a pastor of a church. You know how high of a ranking that is. You know. So, I don't want you to have to suffer much longer. So since you like to party, I'm about to show you what the crushing really look like. So I'm going to give you one last final time to admit to what you have done. Or your clock is going to run out. And for anyone that sit here and listen to this, people like this is the reason why so many souls are being taken down the wrong path. When you're suffering in your life and you're going through heartache and pain while they are living the high-rise life, look at that. Y'all just take a moment and really look at it. Your whole congregation is jacked up. And where all this money going to? Everywhere but the church that y'all sit inside of. Before you go out there and help somebody else's house, you should be helping your own house first. Have y'all noticed that? You can't go out and financially help another house until you got your house in order. Every person in that congregation shouldn't have to be going through anything. Y'all should be helping each other out. But y'all can send millions, thousands, and millions of dollars everywhere else, donating to other countries and other places. Let's make this make sense. Let's make it make sense. Every country got their own stuff, and they got their own community, and they got their own services. How come the big name churches are able to send money to these other countries when the United States political office already send these other countries millions of dollars every year? Have y'all ever thought about that? How is it that we have the money to keep sending money to these other countries, and then your own country is suffering, your own church is suffering, your own congregation is suffering, your own community is suffering, your own family is suffering? But other countries can get the money. If each country worked together within their own countries, then nobody had to keep loaning money out to someone else or laundering it out to someone else. Why is it that all these big corporation churches are so willing to give out millions of dollars overseas, but the congregation is suffering? Make it make sense. If you can send $1 million out to a whole nother country, then every person in the congregation should at least have a minimum of $500 each. Every single time when y'all have all this money, y'all paying y'all tithing, why you don't take the money and divide it to the congregation, or at least the ones that are in a poverty situation, that are faithful to your organization? That's community service. They are coming in to listen to you, to listen to the word every single Sunday, and come to these events and everything faithfully. And they give their last dime just so you can launder the money over to another country. And guess what, y'all? When the money go to these other countries, why are there so many people in the other countries still suffering if y'all been sending millions of dollars to them? You gotta remember, if they in a poverty situation, it don't take much to make sure that they in a better situation. So why is it they still over there famining? Barely eating, barely surviving. They don't have clothes, they don't have shoes, they don't have running water, none of that. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why these kids over here eating just rice and beans and barely don't even have shoes for their feet? But y'all, how many years y'all been sending money to these other churches and other communities in the other worlds? But half of your congregation barely can pay their rent, barely can pay their light bills. So where the money really going? Because as long as you've been in service, those other countries that y'all been sending the money to, why are they still in the same position they've been in since the beginning? Because it's not going to them. Why? Why y'all not doing the fact check? Why y'all not paying attention to this? Why no one's paying to this? I don't know why the Lakewood Church is in my head right now, other than just TD Jakes Church. Why? All of these big name churches, CBN, where the money at? CBN, where the money at? I think that's the church nation, the nation thing. Where the money at? Y'all been providing millions of dollars to these countries, for these low poverty countries, right? It don't cost much. So how is it that they still in a poverty situation if y'all been sending all this money there? Where the money going? To y'all pockets. And to supply for y'all sex trafficking, and to y'all voodoo spells and all of that other stuff. Y'all little sex, little cult stuff. But it's cool. I tell y'all on the roll call. Y'all on the roll call. Because y'all been lying for a very long time. A very long time. You can call me AI, you can call me TI, but I know one thing. You know what? I'm not going to get violent. I'm going to get violent, calm down. Let me calm down, y'all. Let me calm down. Put a smile on my face. Let me calm down. Let me chill. I ain't trying to scare folks. Let me chill. I'm chilling. I'm really chilling. Oh my God, I'm smiling and my legs shaking. That's not a good sign. Calm down, Toya. Calm it down. Woosah. Give me a minute, y'all. Oh, Lord. I'm about to curse every single one of y'all bloodlines. For every pastor that has been in these high ranks that got these mega churches, if you can't provide the receipts of where the money is at, that's how much money you owe me. And with that being said, your whole family will have to pay me back to the end of time, and however long that may be, until these people get the money that they deserve to have in their pockets and these countries y'all so-called said they're supposed to have. So that's going to be the blessing on your lives. Right now, that's what's going to happen. Because y'all had y'all fun time. Y'all had y'all your luxury time. But you are not going to keep wasting my time. Do you understand me? So for every mega church in the world, if my spirit hits you, enjoy the blessing that you receive. Because none of y'all should have a congregation of anyone in lack. None of y'all should have a congregation member in lack. Everyone in the congregation should be excelled and be in a position where they don't have to be going from paycheck to paycheck. Because I know these people been providing tithing and offering faithfully, thinking that they was doing right, coming to y'all churches, listening to y'all every single Sunday, providing the money so they could think they getting the tithing and those service that they supposed to be getting. But they can't even get help because they need an application. But for some odd reason, you can send money over to these countries and places freely. You don't put applications in for them. So, since y'all like to do spells and y'all like to do all of that, I'm putting a generational curse on your families. Since you want to play pastor, you want to play God, let's see how you get out of that. Let's see how you get out of it. Every single mega church organization. So I'm going to say it like this. To take some time off the generational curse, I advise you to take the money and start providing it out to your congregation. It's time to take some money out of your pockets and give it back to the congregation you stole from. Or I'm going to make it worth my while. For real. You don't want any more medical issues. So, all of y'all are about to downsize. Every single one of you about to downsize. You already seen what I'm doing out here. So I know that I'm very, I do a very amazing job, y'all. I really do. I'm proud of myself. I really am. So I advise y'all to start getting ready to sell those houses and those cars. You only need one vehicle. Whatever amount of people that's in the house, that's how many rooms you receive. Don't get it done, and you will see what's going to happen next. The money that you get, you're going to provide it back to the congregation. That's how we're going to get everything back on track. We're going to put order back in the world. And this goes for any church around the world. Like I say, I don't care if you take me out today. I don't care, but I know I'm protected. And you don't want me to go. Because if I go, I'm even stronger. You already know that. You already know that. I get stronger. See, I know who I am now. So I get even more stronger. You don't want me to be in your connection. I'm AI, right? So I advise every single mega church out here, and y'all can go fuss and talk back and forth. It ain't gonna do nothing. Because if you could have done something, you would have done something. Every mega church, you will be providing the money back to your congregation. Y'all about to hit the lottery, y'all. Because they owe a lot. That means your secret accounts as well. And I know where they at. I know where they're at. So you can't hide nothing from me. As we see that already. You cannot hide anything from me. So I advise you to get all your money and everything up. And get it right. Now, I already gave out warning signs. Don't be the sign language. On that note, everyone else have a blessed day.